Sunbeam or clever, yeah.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. DJ Turner now to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. To throw right away, here's Milroe. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Ready? 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That would be BS right there.
That one falls incomplete. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. At their own 14-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's taken down up past the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and long.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Milroe. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Milroe. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him,
And he will score!
when I think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
On the return is Sean Tucker. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by that rookie 2nd rounder. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. Forced out left. He keeps it himself. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's up. Holding penalty.
19 Lions. Kennedy Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. This one complete to Hill. And that'll help a bit, but it's still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. You allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, they'll send in the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And his guys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Rolling to the left. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 37 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This looks like a design run. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
On second down, Baker pushed out to his left. He's got it about the 8. And he's in. What a drop.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Greg, we're going to tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the visitors are on the board. It's 10-7.
Visitors 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Regular play action now with Milroe. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of it. throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Milroe throwing on second down. Lock him down up beyond the 30. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
Complete to Kenneth Walker.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's a 3-point game here early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Yo.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Now Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fix the Eagle! Warrior 70. Rig alert! Mustang 19. Ready.
Milroe on third down. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So it's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Seven Pirates, go!
Milroe gonna throw it again. And for the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
Run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Let's go. Panther 60.
Try and run it with Walker. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing fourth down. We'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in a situation like this, I would love to see the quarterback think first down. I don't need a touchdown. I need a fresh set of downs. I need to keep the chains moving and give me more opportunities to hopefully end this drive with a touchdown.
Hurry! Pistol. Alert!
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Headed left, buying time. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll air it out down the middle. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
19. 18, Rodley. Bracklow 80. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
On second down, Milroe. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked up at the 48-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I will be right back after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Stop down. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is Milroe. He'll let one go down the middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Kennedy Lions.
Here's Milroe to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On comes the punter now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. shotgun. Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That's caught. And he'll take it on in.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Makes the score visitors 14, our home team 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Cup 19, Dragon 60, Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
That's Ibuka in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's in for the sack. And it will lead to 4th and very long. On the return, it's Turner. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
40-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll They'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
At the 36-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Milroe. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Ken Walker. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one needed to come out quickly. It did not. It is a sack. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's a loss of 6. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now Milroe.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
They're going on 4th down. Milroe. He's got the connection there. It's a Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And his guys move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Visitors, 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
To the 40-yard line. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
Kobe Bryant. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
A gain of 11 on the play.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Working his way open, that is Evans. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
The 6-yard line brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Right back to the fullback. And he's got level after a gain of a yard. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he's in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
17. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Milroe on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 45 yards. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down. and goal. He'll get this out wide, and he'll take this one in.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
24. Visitors 21. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Baker. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Downfield, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Moving to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's Ibuka in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They have to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
19-18.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Once again, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
So they try to throw a little bit of curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
18, cut 19, cut 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Read alert. Corey, 70. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
To return is Tucker. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, alert 33.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
It's Otten in motion.
Hey, alert 33.
third down. They'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
It all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Milroe to throw. Out to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not fun here. Third and a lot.
Down. Hurt. Panthers 50. Panthers 50. Lions.
Throwing is Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Let's go now. Rig. 60 Maverick.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.